You know that feeling your dog looks at you, you say one cue, and somehow they already understand what you mean. While no dog is truly fluent in human language, some breeds are especially good at communicating back. Reading tone, body language, routines, and cue patterns. Today, we're counting down the top 10 dog breeds with the most surprising communication and language abilities. Stay until the end to discover which breed takes the number 1 spot. It may not be the dog you expect. Let's get started. Number 10. Border Collie. Border Collies are famous for focus, but their real language skill is intent reading. They notice tiny posture changes and timing, so what you say is only part of the message. Many owners describe Border Collies as anticipating the next step, because they're constantly tracking your movement and energy. Try it. Teach a consistent cue like come, paired with the same hand signal. Reward instantly. If they get it fast, you're seeing strong cue association. Number 9. Australian Shepherd. Australian Shepherds often interpret context extremely well. They may understand not just the word sit, but what sit means in different places by the door versus on the couch. Their communication feels two-way because they watch closely and adjust quickly to your expectations. Try it. Give the same cue in 2 locations and see if their behavior changes appropriately. Number 8. German Shepherd. The German Shepherd is another breed known for interpreting both spoken words and nonverbal signals. What makes them stand out is intent reading. They're often excellent at understanding what you mean behind the command, especially when you're consistent. A German Shepherd may notice whether you're calm or serious. They may detect the difference between stay as a request and stay as a correction. They also communicate strongly through body language, like stepping forward to engage when they think you want interaction, or staying alert when they sense something is happening. Try this. Speak in the same tone each time you train. Then add a second cue like okay to release them. Many German Shepherds catch onto instruction versus permission quickly. Number 7. Shetland Sheepdog. Shetland Sheepdogs, often called Shelties, may be smaller than their herding relatives, but they can have impressive communication skills. Shelties are often alert and emotionally responsive. Many owners notice that they're sensitive to mood and nuance, and they tend to communicate through attention, posture, and timing. If you have ever had a Sheltie that seems to check in constantly, like they're asking, "Are we doing the right thing?" that's a big part of their communication strength. They're not just waiting for a command. They're actively engaging in the training conversation. Try this. Teach wait and reward calm stillness. If your Sheltie makes progress quickly, it shows their ability to understand the expectation and control. Number 6. Poodle. Now we're talking about a breed that has a surprising language reputation. The poodle. Poodles are highly trainable, but what's fascinating is how quickly they learn patterns and respond to very specific cues. They often do well with clear, consistent wording and can associate commands with outcomes. Owners sometimes describe poodles as if they understand instructions in a structured way, like, when you say that word, something specific happens, and I should do the correct step. Also, poodles are often great at adjusting behavior mid-task based on subtle reinforcement, like when you change your tone, they figure out whether you're encouraging or redirecting. Try this. Train with short sessions and use a clear yes marker. Many poodles learn word meaning faster than you'd expect. Number 5. Golden Retriever. Golden Retrievers communicate in a different way. Instead of reading microhand signals nonstop, they often read emotion and intent through your tone and facial expressions. A Golden will often make strong eye contact, respond to your excitement level, and use retrieving behavior as a type of conversation. This is the thing you asked for. Many Goldens also communicate socially. They may approach you in a way that shows their understanding of what you want, whether it's play, comfort, or training. In other words, their language ability is strongly tied to the human connection. Try this. Ask for a simple cue like bring it, then vary your tone. Playful versus serious. Watch whether their body language shifts to match your intent. Number 4. Labrador Retriever. The Labrador Retriever is a classic communication plus task understanding breed. Labs often learn quickly, but the surprise is how well they understand the goal behind the command. If you ask a lab to retrieve something, they may not just bring it, they may communicate whether they believe they understood correctly. They might bring the right item faster, check your face, then offer the item again like they're confirming the task is complete. Labs also tend to pick up routines like what time dinner happens or how different cues relate to different activities. Their communication can feel cooperative. They want to do the job right, and they watch you closely for feedback. Try this: teach drop and then reward calmly. Labs often become excellent at understanding what done looks like. Number 3. Doberman Pinscher. Dobermans are sometimes underestimated in communication because people expect them to be serious or guarded. But many Dobermans are incredibly attentive and expressive. They often interpret timing, posture, and tone with high accuracy. Dobermans can also communicate through alert body language. For example, you might notice they change their stance the moment you shift from one activity to another. That's not random, it's their ability to read context. And while Dobermans are not always cuddly talkers, their communication often shows up as purposeful movement, approaching when invited, stepping back when you're not, and adjusting behavior as your intent changes. Try this: train a consistent routine cue like heel or with me, then reward for staying aligned, not only for speed. Number 2. Papillon. Papillons are small, but don't let size fool you. Papillons can be surprisingly smart communicators. They often learn tricks quickly and can understand different commands with impressive clarity. A big part of their communication ability is that they thrive on engagement. If training is fun, their attention is laser sharp, and they may seem like they're talking back through quick responses and expressive behavior. Papillons also often do well with word cues and short sequences like spin, then sit, or high five, then stay, which can make them feel as though they're understanding language structure. Their eagerness to learn helps them pick up new cues quickly. Try this: teach spin and turn as separate cues. If your Papillon differentiates them reliably, that's real cue discrimination. Number 1. Finally, the Rough Collie, famous for calm intelligence and a strong human connection. Collies are often emotionally responsive, and many owners describe them as particularly good at reading intent and mood. Communication for a Rough Collie can feel like understanding the situation, not just the command. They may react quickly to your stress, mirror your energy, and adjust accordingly. When training is consistent, many collies appear to grasp the meaning of cues in a broader context, like knowing when you're asking, when you're warning, and when it's time to relax. Their calm temperament also makes them highly responsive to gentle guidance. Try this: practice gentle or soft, along with okay. If your Rough Collie controls intensity naturally, it shows strong understanding plus responsiveness. If you enjoyed this, subscribe and comment your dog's breed and the cue they understand best. And share the video with someone whose dog knows what you mean. See you next time.